Before I begin, I have a few show and tell items since I have yet to been able to show off them. You might notice above me blinking is Pokemon Sword. I do in fact have both Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield, and then of course eventually Game Freak did release some DLC, the Isle of Armor and Crown Tundra, for these games. Of course, without having internet, what is a poor Wyoming guy like myself supposed to do? But did you know Game Freak actually released physical editions? So check this out. So the Pokemon Sword Plus Expansion Pack and Pokemon Shield Plus Expansion Pack, supposedly on the actual cart itself. We're going to test and see. Various reviews on, like, for example, Amazon say that, oh, the DLC is physically on the carts here. And then you might see more recent answers that say, no, it's not. You still have to connect to the internets and download the DLC, which we will actually test this because my Switch right here has never been connected to the internet, ever. So therefore, the only possible way I can actually load up the DLC is if it is physically on these carts. So we will see shortly if that's the case. Actually, what is in my Switch right now is the Pokemon Sword Plus DLC cart, this one right here, which is interesting because you might notice that it's not a separate game. These were programmed to have the exact same title ID as the original games, and so therefore you can just pop it in and you will continue playing. It kind of obsoletes these two in my collection. However, I do think that when it comes to physical ownership, it would be irresponsible for me to actually try to sell these off now. I'm going to just go ahead and keep them. I'm sure they will be worth a lot because everyone is so focused on, oh, I have to own this digitally because it's so convenient, until they actually need a physical item, and then, oh yeah, they're super rare and expensive, and I will have my extra superfluous copies of Pokemon Sword and Shield. So what actually happened is when these games first came out, well, I was actually way too busy to play them, but eventually when I did play Pokemon Sword and Shield, it's hilarious because these games came out pre-pandemic, right? But then there's these doctor NPCs who are wearing masks, and I'm like, oh my god, this game is so politically correct. They're wearing masks when it's all legit a personal medical decision. So don't get me started on that. When I was able to eventually finally play Pokemon Sword and also Pokemon Shield, I actually did them both in tandem. They were a lot of fun. Pretty solid games. It's inevitable that Game Freak makes a game like, say, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, in which they have better ideas and better features in those games, and then when they release the next mainline Pokemon game, they've completely dropped them. Now, I mean, you can't completely blame Game Freak on that because the development time for these things are so far in advance. Right? Like, I am willing to bet they were working on Pokemon Sun and Moon for years, maybe even before they started working on Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. So you can't, at a point late in the development cycle, say, oh, hey, let's throw these new ideas that we're throwing in the Gen 3 remakes into these Gen 7 mainline games. I mean, if you don't program, you don't understand that, but let me tell you, as a programmer myself, you just can't do things like that. You can force features in, and typically it leads to lots of problems. Case in point, have you ever played Pokemon Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl? I played that game, Brilliant Diamond, on stock, the version 1.0. There are no glitches in that game. However, that day one patch, it introduced so many glitches that you could clone Pokemon. There were menu glitches. You could open menus upon menus. You could do anything, it almost seemed like, in that game. And so then a very short amount of time later, Nintendo not only patches that day one patch of garbage, but also Nintendo implemented a feature that I never thought I would actually see because it's a computationally intractable problem. It's an NP hard problem. where if you connect your Diamond and Pearl games to the internet, the game can actually check, right? Nintendo servers actually check to see if you have duplicate clone Pokemon. That is comparing of just a few stats. Their Pokemon IDs. So I mean, it's interesting if you could just clone your Pokemon and just change one byte, one bit even, in the Pokemon ID, even though they are the exact same Pokemon, that little clone check from Nintendo would actually fail, it would be a negative, and you would not get in trouble. Which, I mean, it's very fascinating, but that's kind of just one example of, guess what, programming, you can't rush stuff late into programming like that. I was able to complete the stories for both Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. However, I was not catching every single thing on Shield. I played Sword first, and so basically I was playing Sword a lot more, getting everything. And so essentially I am up to that point where all I need to do left in Pokemon Sword is do the DLC. So we're actually going to be doing that shortly, and I'm semi-excited, although it is tempered because, oh, guess what? This game right there, Pokemon Legends Arceus, is actually really awesome. So it's actually probably, I'm calling it now, it might be a little bit difficult for me to come back to this game with its zero action. And I mean, I'm RPG fan, right? So I mean, I love games like that. I love sitting down 3 hours not moving a muscle and playing a long game, sweaty chess match, right? A long game of chess. And I mean, that's just me. But I am an RPG fan, so eventually when I get back into the phase of being okay with the slow action, but don't get me started because I still need to finish up this one. I'm about halfway through Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Whew, that one is even slower. I mean, everything takes, like, I swear, 43 seconds for the battle, initiated battle, to where you can begin inputting commands. I mean, like, that's just way too much garbage, way too much animations, even though I have all of the stupid animations turned off. Way too much. Come on, Game Freak, tone it down. But honestly, I am at this point in my life when it comes to Pokemon games. Even though, yes, I do absolutely love turn-based strategy RPGs, they can't be slow if they're fast. This game, like I said, yeah, you gain experience, but it's more of an action game. It would not bother me to only play Pokemon Legends type style games and completely forget about all of the mainline games, especially even Gen 9. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, who knows what those games will be like, but unfortunately I don't think they're going to be as awesome as Legends Arceus. We have come to the moment of truth. Let us check. Is it the case that the DLC is contained on the physical cart? We will load this bad boy up. What is that? Oh, a Slowpoke. So, like, can I catch you, little bro? Do you think you can catch it for me? Absolutely, yes, sir. Okay. Time out. Look how it slowly orbits around, rotates around, so that it's facing you. I mean, that was so stinking cute. Let's do one more experiment. Oh, yes! Look at how long this is going to take for him to completely turn around. Okay. One more time. Because I'm not joking. Little things like this fascinate me as a programmer, because think about how long this would have actually taken, and I'm willing to bet only, like, people like me, so basically no one, is even notices stuff like this, let alone is entertained by it. Oh, it is so slow. but not as slow as Let's Go Pikachu. Yes! And before, this is actually scripted to where you can just basically, like, has a 100% catch rate, like at the beginning of the game. But we'll go with it. Man, here's another thing, like, where do you go to change the names of Pokemon in this game and any other Pokemon game, for God's sake? I love Pokemon Legends Arceus because you can literally just open your menu and rename the Pokemon anywhere. I'm like, I need to make a review video of that and how ingenious so many things in that is. So many things in that are. I've never been a fan of the whole cartoony, what is this? Barney's Adventure sort of map graphics? I don't know. So yes, I would say we can definitely confirm that if you buy this Pokemon Sword Plus expansion pack or the equivalent shield, you do not have to be connected to the internet. You do not have to download. You're not buying a key or anything. You actually physically have the information on the cart itself. Yes. I'm supposed to join the dojo on this island today, but there's a strange person standing outside the station and I'm a bit scared to head out. Ah! Conveniently placed camera there as she walks in. Man, look at all these Slowbro. They're so common, they're like Zubats.
I bet this is your first time on the Isle of Armor.
She just said first time. Awkward.
I bet you can't wait to start exploring. But first things first, we need to make sure you're ready, since I've already been at the Master Dojo for a little while now. I'll be the one testing you out. Go easy on me, okay?
And then she said, let's go easy on me. Suddenly, this game rating has skyrocketed.
Remember, it's just a test, so take it easy. I'll be nice and gentle as I knock you out flat.
I'm so used to Legends, I'm like, I need to throw a Pokeball. Oh wait, no, I have to initiate a battle. So I throw the Pokemon at, oh no, I have to run into them. Oh boy. Welcome back to Fetch Quests, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, time out. Did I read that correctly? Find 150 Diglett? What in the world kind of sadistic, sick freak are you? Nope. 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 Should I say it's Bjorn or Bjorn? Confidence. Nice to meet you, honey. Although that does kind of sound like a stage name. Just saying. A charm that increases the EXP points a Pokemon can get. Woohoo. But don't open it, okay? Awesome. Give a gift and then say, oh, by the way, don't actually use the gift. Smart. That is like, no joke, that is like American caliber smart right there. Why, hello there. My name is Colonel Mustard, and I play games where we talk about murder. I'll keep to my stylish black and white with a splash of pink. Get up. Oh man, look at this communism. He forced me to change. Like, I haven't played this game for so long. Do you have any idea how long it will take me to remember and put back on the clothes that I was wearing? What the crap did you do to my hair? What universe do you live in where slowpokes are ninja speed? It's obviously a Zorork with the illusion that it's a slowpoke. Man, look at them go! Chase after the fast slowpoke. Ugh, you totally... Yes! Okay, okay. Remember, there's Joy-Con drift problems, right? So I need to be very careful when I say this selection. And look, Master Dojo is sitting in here playing video games. Well, that's a cute trash can? Or is it a blender with a gasoline tank on its back? Kids, definitely play with gasoline tanks at home. Like, this is not inspiring anything dangerous at all. He is. He's playing video games. Except, oh yeah, he's got two Joy-Cons. So this is okay. Okay, fun fact. So this is one of my nephews, right? Yes. It's programmed if you stand in his way for him to complain, oh dear, I can't see the telly if you're standing there. Okay, Game Freak. Nice touch. Nice touch. That's something that I would have programmed in, and like I said, only 1 in 1,000 people would have probably even bothered to stand in front of the TV. Whew, okay, that was awesome. Mustard said, "Well, mustard, Bjorn." That was a dad joke if I've ever heard one. But honestly, look at it. Like, look at its wagging its little, if it's a tail, whatever that's called. How can I not pick this one? So what do you think? Do you think this giant 3D model of like lollipops is actually mushrooms? Wild Max mushrooms. Hold up a sec. Hopefully that wasn't a female voice. Dang it, Carla. You made me voice you. You made me do this to you. What is that? Oh, it's a Diglett. Nope, nope. I refuse. I refuse to engage in a ridiculous fetch quest like that. You know, not 300 pounds and not like a hideously ugly beast. I was not talking about you, Tauros. You are so adorable. And then if your parents sign, you can get married even at a younger age. Okay, level 92, and I can't escape from a level 60. Come on, Game Freak. Code your stupid game, man. Code your stupid game better.
Miss Honey, please, wait!
What in the world has gotten into you? I've never seen you in such a flutter.
I'm not sure I want to know what has this girl in a flutter, considering she's been saying some semi-inappropriate borderline stuff.
The final, last, ultimate, third trial?
Final? Last? Ultimate? Third trial? Or what's that? Well, I'm not a complete idiot. I know how to count. I just say no to Smash Brothers Ultimate because they're so sleazy by keeping adding DLC. I want to spend this amount of money. I will buy the entire game with all of the DLC or nothing. I'm not going to buy a game and then pay another additional 150 bucks or whatever to get all the characters. No, no. So then that leaves me last or final. So let's go with last.
You can laze about like a slowpoke and take as much time as you need.
Girl, didn't you just see there exists fast slowpokes? Okay, this is just a Pokemon battle, right? It's not an arranged marriage or anything sneaky like that. Oh, look at that, it is. It has an amputated arm. And, okay, no. What happened is the Shelter or Cloyster, instead of biting the Slowpoke's tail, it bit its arm off. And so it's like a Samus wannabe with, like, you know, the power armor shooting out of the arm. Thank you, Sensei. So how exactly do I put this on and wear this armor? And isn't that animal cruelty? If you look closely and you see that frown, you actually can see that it's Kanye West. Thankfully, I don't have a mismatched stocking lady with pink hair bothering me. Get ready for loads of quality time with the coolest dad ever. Okay, thankfully I had that on tape. Did it just look like my Diggersby like dropped a load of like ice? 4 trainers, awesome. So A, that implies I have friends. And B, implies I have internet, which I kind of actually do. So I need to get my Switch hooked up to the internet soon. Then we have to watch this whole 50-second scene of like this giant ball becoming an even gianter ball and catching this giant Pokemon, and it rattles once and then like shrinks, poof, shoots off some stars, and got a Kangaskhan. Well, so much for that Gigamax. And before the next gen comes, and then it's like, it's gonna be Terramax. Oh yeah, use a fire type move. Yeah, use your brain, artificial intelligence. Yeah, that's one of the most irritating things when it came to Gen 2, is like these 3 legendary dogs. I'm sorry, but that's like, these are the most dumb designs ever. I mean, still, to this day, it's like this giant blue thing with this beard and a hollow diamond on its head. I'm like, what? Although, I gotta say, nice makeup. It reminds me that, like, Asian women, like, don't believe in makeup for some reason. It's bizarre to me. Oh, mother, you've lost your wig. Again. What's that on? Except here, wig, the word wig is intended to mean hat. Yeah, that guy's definitely gonna have a concussion, memory loss, sensitivity to light. Hey, maybe that's the problem with entitled hypersensitive Americans. They've been concussed too many times, and they're sensitive. Okay, how in the world did I get so turned around? Oh boy, that was embarrassing. We'll just pretend that didn't happen, and we'll cut it out of the recording. It's a statue of a Pokemon. It feels like it's missing something. Yeah, like, good design. Awesome. Now can I change back to my good looking stuff? Yeah, I'm sure she would have looked good in an orange jail jumpsuit too. Like, you know, if she was a criminal on death row. But oh my god, we can't dispose of worthless criminals because that's like inhumane. Let's just keep them alive, or even better yet, let's release them on the streets so they can victimize more people. Okay, what political party of the United States am I? The smart ones! Oh snap, shots fired. Aha, far, far into the giant's bed lives a temple where the giant of stone sleeps. Let the change from.
Hey, Chief, my pillow's caught your eye, eh?
Your pillow?
Oi, listen here, Chief. I've got some wisdom to impart. If you can put your head on it and have a kip, it's a pillow! Unfortunately, I went and left my favorite pillow back at home.
Long, thin legs, and really top heavy. Is that a Russian woman? Ow! That statement deserves this, though.
Huh? What a massive noggin!
What a massive noggin. Nice save there. Nice save. Didn't know what you were looking at there, sir. Alright, it doesn't look good, Calyrex Beast. Oh nice. Obviously I can't step over that like 6-inch little terrace. This is the problem of playing an open world game and then playing a non-open world game after. They don't appear in the wild, right? It's still in the grass and stuff. Oh my goodness, no. What have you done to me? What's this on? Farming good! I mean, what have you done? I'm just full of movie lines today, aren't I?
I've been trying to reach you. Farming good!
And dead. Died. 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 What's that on? Same thing though, where's the PC? Is it the fridge? Can I swap Pokemon at the fridge? Because like these days fridges are so advanced, like they even have like Wi-Fi. Aha! We are looking for Blue's Clues. Oh look at this, it's magic. It's magic. Look at that. Dear Nintendo, you make quality products nowadays. I am not moving, and just in case, like, you know, the doubters out there who think that maybe the other control stick is the one that I'm using. Nope. We have Joy-Con drift confirmed, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. There. Oh, nope, it's still going. What's this? Oh, our dear visitor. What brings you here? I came here to shake my head yes at you. Tell me, what is it that my loyal steed would find so irresistible? The Reigns of Unity? Carrots? Freezington Snow Samba? The Freezington Flame t-shirt? I'll always go with the tourist souvenir stuff. But alas, it's the carrots. Finally, sheesh, you've had grass type moves the whole time. See what I mean? Stupid AI. Stupid AI. For a brain that big, you sure don't remember much. My Russian woman illustration was actually quite appropriate because like that looked like a ballerina dance to me. Only if I am as powerful as young Arthur before he became king to pull this weapon from the stone, I mean carrot, from the ground. Oh, swing and a miss. Come on. But like psychic in itself is not even a physical attack, so there's no attack bonus on that. I think this is it. Calling it now. Bam.